final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On play action, here's... right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff, and with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder, and man, we could feel it all the way up here in the booth.
And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down. A carry here for Allen. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They go back to Allen. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. First down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll get this complete to Allen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here comes Allen. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves. Zone, it looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
On play action, Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Motion man is Hyatt. On 2nd down, here is Allen. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Play action. It's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
3rd and 5. One more time going up top with Allen. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw again. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. A design run here for Allen. And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run with Allen. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Jackson now. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
First and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Alert! Gun. Here we go.
From the gun, Josh Allen. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
All 52. Half 85, half 85. Here we go.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to have the Bills' first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Alert! Half 10. Middle. That's it.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Bills.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's the fullback, Ricard. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Jackson. Catch made right side by Thomas. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now, Jackson. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Johnston motioning over. On 1st down, it's Allen. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second down, Jackson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Now he'll air one out. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. Now it is 1st and goal. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Alert! Middle. Alert! Hey, home. What is that?
Allen working from the pistol. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Alert! 5 wide. What's that?
Throwing is Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. On a man left side, it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
Throwing again, it's Allen. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Bills. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point.
Allen gonna throw again. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken to the 33 yard line.
2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Motion man is Hyatt.
At the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. He'll try and run here with Cook. He is in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
And he'll go down, back at the 4. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On first down, right back to Mitchell. Lots of space, past the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Jackson now. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. And long.
Middle.
Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Bills will take over at their own 15. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Once again, it's Cook. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play! 15-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Second down and 8.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Motion man is Hyatt. On third down, it's Josh Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. They go play action now. Here's Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
Hey, home, home, home.
Johnston motioning over. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
56, 56. Look out.
They'll go play action here with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Regular.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. And this ball incomplete on third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
At their own 11-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down
19,
and 10.
Tiger, 19. Let's go. Go.
On the ground, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. On the handoff, it's Allen. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Back to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game. And the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Bills. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.